Hey guys, D&DTable here with another episode. Today I'm going to be talking about a really cool topic. It's called rebasing Mage Knight. Well, basically what I did was I took a lot of Mage Knight characters, like this little guy right here, and rebased them to a D&D type base from one of these. As you see, the Mage Knight bases are way bigger than the D&D bases. So basically, I took a couple of these Mage Knight creatures. They're pretty cool, actually. You could get a lot of them for $50. There was an auction on eBay, I believe, that I don't know if it has ended yet. But by the time you probably see this, it'll probably be ended. It was about 1,500 Mage Knight characters or creatures for $50, and that's unbelievable because I don't even know how much Mage Knight is new, but that much for that much is pretty a lot. So basically what I did was I used my exo knife, cut off the base, and then I would have a result of this. It's a different character, as you can see. And then I would put this on one of these little bases right there. This would work actually really well with Dungeons and Dragons, because if you're not that into buying all the miniatures because of the cost of them, you could use these, and you can actually get a lot more than what just Dungeons and Dragons provides, because Dungeons and Dragons just has a limited line, whereas Mage Knight and a lot of other stuff has just millions of them. Yeah, other than that, I just have some concerns. When you're buying Mage Knight, make sure you don't get anything that's big, because this is supposedly a troll, and that's a D&D troll. Look at the difference. But this guy would also probably work as a orc or hobgoblin because of his face. But the thing is, he's really off scale because regular goblins and hobgoblins are quite smaller. But it's okay when you're getting smaller characters like this. This could be like a freaking something drow because of the white hair. Not actually a drow, but something drow. But something you want to worry about is if you're repainting them, like getting rid of the standard Mage Knight colors. Like this guy came with a red robe, so I repainted it to silver. Make sure you're not using lead paint, because it took me an hour to figure out I was actually using lead paint, and then I didn't really want to base this because I have like siblings and people who would just like come into my house and touch my things, and I really care about their safety. So just a note. Don't really use lead paint if you're around children, pets, animals, or if you're going to eat something. So what you would need to do this, I don't know if I said this already, was exo knife, exacto, and a couple bases, Mage Knight characters, obviously, and some super glue. I recommend industrial super glue because even with industrial, some of these characters were really hard to get stuck, so I just gave up on them. But a few of my Mage Knight characters actually came out really well. Like this guy. This is why I was using this guy for the video, because it's pretty nice. It's a gargoyle type thing. Well, that's it for today. If you need any help, just leave a comment. If you need any advice on how to do this, also leave a comment. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and that's D&DTable out.